Well, very exciting. Hollywood just announced the nominees for this year's Academy Awards, and who better to talk about the stars and their films than our film critic Tom Santilli with Movie Show Plus. And Tom, thanks for joining us this morning. These things just came out like seconds ago.
Hot off the press.
Let's talk about, first off, the big one. Let's talk about Best Picture, and we'll put that list up there and just tell us about what you think.
Yeah, so Best Picture, yeah, first of all, thanks for having me on. This is awesome. This is like Christmas morning for me. But the 10 nominees this year. In the past couple years, they've kind of fluctuated between at least 5 nominees and up to 10. This year, though, they put in a hard 10. So the 10 movies that you're seeing there, the big kind of surprise maybe is Dune showing up here. Great count, because again, this just happened. I didn't get my calculator out yet, but it looks like Dune has the most nominees out of any film. It swept all the technical categories, but it also showed up here as Best Picture. You got Drive My Car, which is also up for Best International Feature. I realized too, by the way, that a lot of these movies people probably haven't seen, but they're all available on streaming, and we have some time before the Oscars on March 27th to get through them. Yeah, do you want me just to head through the acting categories?
Sure, yeah, let's get right to Best Actor. Go ahead.
Yeah, in Best Actor, let me pull up here so I have it on my screen as well. We got the big news here is Denzel Washington. He was great. The Tragedy of Macbeth. He shows up here. Will Smith was a front runner. Andrew Garfield is a bit of a surprise for Tick Tick. That's great. Benedict Cumberbatch and also Javier Bardem round out that category. Pretty good group there. Over at Best Actress, though, this is where it's the big news happened this morning, which is Kristen Stewart was nominated for Spencer. She was the early frontrunner in this category months ago, but then kind of lost favor. She was not nominated by some of the major award categories, so a lot of people thought she was going to get snubbed. She showed up here. Nicole Kidman was kind of a surprise as well. Penelope Cruz. The only real frontrunner here that people expected was Olivia Colman. Even Jessica Chastain was a bit of a surprise. So really, that's just a good group of, there's your top acting actress nominees. Of course, all the nominees can be found on our website, Movie Show Plus, and all over the internet.
Well, and what about, I mean, do you think Kristen Stewart is going to pull through and win this thing? I think she's been the underdog now, given that it feels like and has felt like she's been snubbed in past awards.
Oh, I think for sure her fans are going to get greedy at this point. In the last couple of days, if you go on Twitter, they've been just begging and pleading for her to get a nomination at this point. But now that she is nominated, there's going to be a lot of people campaigning for her to win. I mean, her performance as Princess Diana is clearly one of the best movies, one of the best performances of the year for me. But these are all great. I was really happy Penelope Cruz showed up. Again, she was kind of on the bubble for Parallel Mothers, which is a foreign film, but she's just fabulous in it. But yeah, I don't know. I think Olivia Colman still is kind of the front runner in that category for Lost Daughter.
This might be a tough question for you too, Tom, but based on all those Best Picture nominees, is there a movie that stands out to you that you think should be the front runner?
Oh man, if I was voting, my vote out of those 10 would be the film Coda. Coda is a little film. It's on Apple TV. If people want to go watch it, Apple TV Plus. And it's just it's one of those crowd pleaser movies that I think people are gonna love if they see it. It showed up in Best Original Screenplay and as well as Best Picture. All of these, by the way, just to pitch this. On March 27th, on Oscar Day, I'll be at the Maple Theater hosting the Oscar Gala. It's a big event that we do. Tickets will go on sale at themapletheater.com later this week. But we do giveaways. You can watch the Oscars on the big screen, all kinds of stuff. And I hope you join us. All movie.
You led to my very next question, so I'm glad you brought that up. Where can people go for more information on that?
Yeah, go to movieshowplus.com for that, or you can buy tickets at themapletheater.com.
All right, Tom, I know a lot of us have a lot of catching up to do. I was telling you before the break, I'm like, man, I don't know if I've seen even half of these movies. So we appreciate the insight and the time, and Merry Christmas to you. I know it's been a very exciting morning. So Tom Santilli with Movie Show Plus.
That, man.
Yeah, thanks for being with us.
Thanks.